Across time and cultures, humanity has always asked, who are we? Why are we here? And who is the ultimate power behind existence? This question about the Creator is timeless, shaping our search for meaning and purpose. In this essay, we'll explore who is Allah, using clear logical evidence, not just emotion or tradition. We'll rely on reason, observable facts, and revelation to build a case that is intellectually and spiritually satisfying. Our journey begins by understanding the term Allah, then moves to logical arguments for a single creator, and finally, to how Allah describes himself in the Qur'an. The answer to this question shapes our worldview, our sense of purpose, and our place in the cosmos. Allah is the unique Arabic name for the one true God, singular, without gender or plural, and rooted in the meaning, the one who is deservedly worshipped. This name is not just a label, it defines the Creator's right to be the sole focus of worship and devotion. In Islam, Allah's uniqueness is absolute. He is unlike anything in creation, not male or female, not a spirit or force, but a living being with perfect attributes. When we say, Allah is all-seeing or all-hearing, it's in a way beyond human comprehension. Allah is eternal. He has no beginning or end, existing before time and remaining after all else ceases. He is completely independent. All creation depends on Him, but He needs nothing from us. This understanding is the foundation of Islamic monotheism, Tawheed, purifying the concept of God from all distortions and human limitations. The name Allah itself is a constant reminder of pure monotheism, indivisible, unique, and beyond comparison. Recognizing this is the first step to understanding the reality of the Creator. Allah's nature is utterly unique, setting Him apart from all that exists. This is the essence of Islamic belief. Belief in one God is not just faith, it's the logical conclusion when we examine the world. Everything with a beginning has a cause. The universe with its beginning must have a cause too. An infinite chain of causes is impossible. There must be a first cause, uncaused and eternal. This first cause must be all-powerful, independent and intelligent, as the universe shows order and design, not chaos. If there were multiple creators, we'd see conflict in nature, but the universe is unified and harmonious. The Qur'an states, "If there were multiple gods, the heavens and earth would fall into ruin." The most rational conclusion, a single, eternal, all-powerful, intelligent Creator, Allah. This is not blind faith, but reasoned belief. The universe's order points to one will behind it all. Allah is the logical answer to existence. Science confirms the universe had a beginning, the Big Bang. Before this there was no space, time, or matter. Anything that begins must have a cause. The universe could not create itself. The cause must exist outside space and time, timeless, immaterial, and unimaginably powerful. The idea that the universe came from nothing is illogical. Nothingness cannot produce anything. The evidence points to a first cause, uncaused, eternal, and powerful enough to create everything. This first cause must also have will, as the universe began at a specific moment, a choice, not a mechanical process. Only a conscious, purposeful agent can make such a decision. This aligns with the Islamic view of Allah, the living, all-knowing and willer of all that exists. Science and logic together point to a Creator. Logic and science point to a Creator, but the clearest way to know Him is through His own words. In Surah Al-Ikhlas, Allah defines Himself in 4 concise verses, capturing the essence of Islamic monotheism. The chapter begins, "Say, He is Allah, the one and only." This affirms absolute oneness, no partners, no equals. The word ahad means unique, indivisible, and incomparable. Next, Allah, the eternal, the absolute. As-Samad means all creation depends on Him, while He needs nothing. He's the ultimate sustainer, perfect and self-sufficient. He begets not, nor is He begotten. Allah has no children, no parents. He is beyond human attributes, and there is none like unto Him. Nothing in creation compares to Allah. These verses reject all forms of polytheism and anthropomorphism. Surah Al-Ikhlas is a timeless, logical, and pure definition of God. It sets the standard for true monotheism. Allah's nature is clear, unique, and beyond imagination. This chapter is the heart of Islamic belief. The universe is a masterpiece of order and precision, pointing to a wise and powerful creator. The fundamental forces of nature are finely tuned. Even the slightest change would make life impossible. Earth's position, tilt, and protective features are perfectly balanced for life. This fine-tuning is not a series of lucky accidents, but evidence of deliberate design. The beauty and majesty of the cosmos inspire awe, suggesting intentional artistry. The Qur'an urges us to reflect on the heavens and earth, finding no flaw in creation. The predictable laws of nature, planetary orbits, seasons, and cycles show unity and harmony. If chance or multiple wills ruled, chaos would result. Instead, we see perfect order. The universe's consistency points to a single lawgiver. Every part of creation, from galaxies to atoms, testifies to the oneness and mastery of Allah. The signs are everywhere for those who reflect. We don't need to look far for evidence of a creator. The human body is a marvel of design. The brain, with billions of neurons, outperforms any computer, enabling thought, memory, and creativity. The eye functions as a high-resolution, self-adjusting camera, with intricate parts working in harmony. Remove any part, and the system fails. This is irreducible complexity, a hallmark of design. DNA contains a vast, specific code, information that only comes from intelligence. Every cell is packed with instructions, like a library of books. Our immune, circulatory, and digestive systems work together in perfect coordination. The Qur'an asks us to reflect on ourselves as evidence of the Creator's wisdom and power. The more we learn about biology, the clearer the case for a purposeful, intelligent Creator. The human body is a living sign of Allah's design. Recognizing a wise Creator leads us to ask, what is our purpose? The Qur'an answers, I did not create jinn and humankind except to worship me. Worship in Islam is not just ritual, it's living in gratitude, justice, and compassion guided by the Creator. Submission to Allah is a willing alignment with truth, not blind surrender. This provides a solid foundation for morality. Right and wrong are rooted in divine wisdom, not human whims. Knowing we are accountable to Allah gives our actions meaning and weight. Worship brings peace, freeing us from anxiety and the worship of worldly things. Trusting in Allah's plan gives us patience and gratitude in all circumstances. Our purpose is to know, love, and worship our Creator, finding peace in this life and hope in the next. This is the fulfillment of our existence. Our journey to answer who is Allah has been guided by reason, observation, and revelation. We've seen that Allah is the unique, eternal Creator, the logical first cause behind the universe. Surah Al-Ikhlas gives a pure, clear definition of God, confirming our rational conclusions. The world around and within us is filled with signs of design and purpose. Belief in Allah is not blind faith, but an evidence-based conviction. Allah invites us to reflect, reason, and recognize the truth. Knowing Him gives meaning to our lives and fulfills our deepest purpose. The path to Allah is a journey from doubt to certainty, and from confusion to peace.